Hi guys, this is Stacy. I am back again today with another Cricut Explore video. For today's video, I thought we would play around, make a box, use our markers, maybe cut a shape out of it, but I also want to share with you a new update to the software itself. You want to go to the software, you want to go to your web browser to cricut.com/design. You're going to see this screen here. Upper left-hand corner, that little green box, go ahead and click on that to log in. You're then going to enter in your email and your password. And you're able to verify you were logged in when you see your name appear in that green box. We're now going to go to click on Create New Project. Brings up our Design Space program. On the left-hand side toolbar, click on Insert Images. This is going to bring up the image library. And you'll see here there's a few ways you can search for an image. You can search under All Images, a category, or a cartridge, or a keyword over here, or a title over there. The new update happened under cartridges, so go ahead and click on that. It's going to bring up all the carts in ABC order. And then in your search box over here, it tells you there's 536 carts that are available by Cricut. But now you're able to filter through these. So if you go to your far right and on a little funnel, click on that. Now you're able to filter through My Carts, free ones, subscribed ones, or purchased. We're going to focus on subscription. This will bring up all the carts that are available in the monthly subscription plan that Cricut has for $9.99 per month. If you go back under your search bar, now you'll see there's 410 carts that they give you in that subscription plan. And like I said before, I think this plan is really good for the monthly fee for $9.99 because you have access to so many carts and you have the full cart, not part of a cart or half a cart. Again, they're in ABC order. You can see here, like on this one here, there's 12 images. It's free. Here, there's 124 subscribed, all the way down. There's so many carts that are available in the subscription plan. I'm going to go back into my search box and type in the word tags, T-A-G-S, for a keyword. So any cart that has the word tags in it is going to appear here. You see we have holiday gift tags, luggage tags, small talk framing tags. Again, you can view the images, and they're all subscribed in the subscription plan. We're going to focus on this one here, tags, bags, boxes, and more too. It is my all-time favorite cartridge. You want to go to the right where it says View All 268 Images. Click on that. It'll bring up all the images available on this cart. And then again, if you go to the right-hand side, right underneath your funnel, there are two squares. One has large squares, one has small. I'm going to click on the 4 one, or the larger square, so I'm able to see my images a little bit larger. And you see there's all kinds of things here. There's wording, there's titles, there's fonts, but there's also really cool 3D boxes and cartons and shapes and just fun things. Here's like a triangle box. You have like little envelopes, a Chinese takeout kind of thing, Gable boxes. I mean, you name it, it's on this cart. There's even one that's looks like a little dress, really cute. All right, we're going to focus on these here. We're going to make a simple Gable box. I'm going to click on, let's see which one I want. There's so many boxes on here. Let's get back up. I'm just going to grab one right here. Click on that. I have it selected. I can see my green box there. Go ahead and click on Insert Image. That'll bring the box to our screen. Now you see here, there's two boxes. There's not two boxes. There's two halves of a box. They come in as a group, and you want to leave them together as a group. We're going to put that to the side and go back to our Insert Images. Because I want to grab a shape to kind of weld to that box and also bring in a shape to use as a template. So I'm going to reset my searches by closing out the box here. Just click on the X. And you'll see when we close that out, our cartridge is still blue and underlined, meaning we're still in the search function under carts. Let's go to All Images. Now in that search box over there, we're going to type in the word square. And this is going to bring up all the squares that Cricut has, whether they're, you have to pay for them or they're subscribed or free. Just find one you like that you have access to for free. Right there, I'm going to insert that to my mat. All right, so there's my box. I'm going to resize the box, have your box selected. On the right-hand side, go to your Edit panel. Now you'll see here under your size, there's a lock there. Leave the lock locked. That way it'll size the box or your square correctly. I'm just changing my width to 12 and then hit Enter. And there's my large square. I'm going to kind of scooch that up to the far right of my mat. Okay. I'm going to go back to Insert Images, and we're going to grab a heart this time. And I'm going to weld the heart as a cutout piece on my box. Again, in that search box, type in the word heart. I mean, you can use any shape you like, whether it be a flower, a heart. All right, so when the hearts come up, I'm going to grab a simple heart. Like here, this one's kind of, detailed. I want a just simple heart I can cut out. And again, I want it to be one that I have access to for free, which is right here. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to insert the heart to our mat. All right, so there's my heart. Now, if you look at the heart, you see there's 2 layers there. We only need the 1 layer. So go ahead and right click on your heart, ungroup it, and just yank out one of the layers and click delete. You only need 1 layer there. All right, now I'm going to make my mat screen here be a little bit smaller on my very bottom where the number 100 is. Click on the minus sign so I can see my mat or everything on my mat. Yep, I went too far. Okay, so there's my mat here with my box. All right, so now what I'm going to do is make this box, see this behind it, go ahead and right click on your box, hit move forward. It'll move the box to the front. Now, like I said, these are 2 halves of the box. I want to make sure 1 half of my box fits on my large 12 by 12 square here. So just grab your handle and resize your box by dragging it along. And you want to make sure you're grabbing both pieces of your box together. And kind of move it over there. Okay, I think it's a little bit too big. Make it a little bit smaller. I'm just making sure it's fitting on my 12 by 12 piece of cardstock there. All right, that looks like it fits there fine. Right click on it, ungroup it. Because now we can move that box out of the way and that box. We now can delete our square. We no longer need that. We were only using it for sizing. All right, so we have our 2 sides of the box. Now I want to take my heart and put that on the box and kind of weld it together. Again, my heart's behind the box, so right click on the heart, hit move forward. Now it's in front of there. And you can put the heart anywhere you like. I'm going to kind of go right in the middle of the scored part right here. This is going to be the front of your box. I mean, you can put it on this side either way, but you want to make sure it's inside that square. And resize to however big or small you like. I think right there looks pretty good. All right, now I want to use the marker and draw a word on here. Let's go on our left-hand side toolbar, click on Add Text. I'm going to type in the word I love you. All right, now I'm going to have that selected. I'm going to bring it down here so you guys can see it better. Go to my Edit panel. I see my font. I'm under the category All Fonts, but we can go to All Fonts, System Fonts, Cricut, Single Layer, or has a writing style. I'm going to go to Cricut Fonts. It's going to bring up all the Cricut fonts now. And again, you can just kind of scroll down and hit my backspace there in the search box. Okay, so you see here all the font cards that we have access to change our font to. Some of them are not free. You see here they want you to pay $4.99 for that cart. We're going to make sure we use a free one. So in the search font right here, there's a search font box. You can type in letters. So if you know you want to use like nursery rhymes, you can type in NUR. It'll bring up the cartridge right there, nursery rhymes. So we can change the font to that. Okay, so if you like that font, you can leave it, or you go back and search for a different font. I'm going to click my backspace button, and I'm going to go to DON for Don Juan. Let's see what Don Juan looks like in that font. Okay, I kind of like that one. All right, now we're going to take the font and move it up on our box. Now, here is where your box is going to close. There's a score mark right there. So I don't want to make your font completely fill that area, but I want it to be somewhat large. I'm also going to unlock my lock on my font there so I can make my font longer this way. Okay, and just get it where you like it. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. Now I want to draw my font with a marker and cut out my heart. So I'm going to click on my font, go to my layer panel, and you'll see my font here. And you can always tell what image you're on because it'll be grayed out over there. You see scissors, click on the scissors and change that to the word right for a marker. I'm going to pick Midnight as my color, so you can see it there. I'm actually using the Cricut gray marker that came with the Explorer machine. All right, so my font is set to right, and my heart is going to cut out. If we look at our heart over here, there's scissors. What I want to do now is take my mouse, drag it across my left mouse button, hold it down across the entire box with my font and my heart on it. Go to my Edit panel, or my layer panel, and then click on the word Attach. That's going to attach the heart and the font to that piece. Now we can go ahead and click on Go. And you'll see it's going to bring up 2 mats, and you can see here our whole box is going to fit in a 12 by 12 mat. And this box here, if you look at the symbols, we have scissors and a scoring blade. This box, we have scissors, a scoring blade, and a marker, letting us know that, yeah, it's going to draw out our word and cut out our heart, but also score our box as well. All right, let's go to Knit Go. I'm just using a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock from Stampin' Up. I think it's a great cardstock for boxes. I'm going to load this in here. Load my mat. All right, now it's telling us to load the scoring stylist. I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, we're going to go ahead and let go. So it's first going to score our box, then when it's done scoring it, it's going to ask us for the marker, then draw the box or draw our font, and then cut the box out. I'm going to let this go and cut out both pieces and meet you at the table and put the box together a little bit. Alrighty guys, here's our box all cut out. We have our one side and our other side. See the font there, really cute. Alright, we're going to first go ahead and score all of our score marks. Just go ahead and crease them to kind of get them started. Take a bone folder and give them a good crease there. Okay, we have one here. Okay, and then one more right here. And then down here. Now if you want to, you can ink the edges if you want to. You can stamp a pattern on them. I mean, all kinds of things you can do. Alright, so that one's scored. Set that aside and go ahead and score this guy. And this box is going to be humongous, which I like because I want to actually make it for my husband for his birthday. His birthday is coming up on March 21st. I thought it'd be kind of cute with the I love you with the heart cut out to put a little something in there. Alright, we are all scored. And you want to save your heart that you cut out. You can use it for a tag. Now here for the box, I want, the hearts cut out. I'm going to kind of disguise it a little bit. I'm actually going to be using our cello bags. You can get these from Stampin' Up. These are the 4x6 bags. I'm going to cut just the ends off so I only have one piece here. You can use like the plastic that our cartridges come in if you buy a cart. You can use them. Acetate, anything you want to put here. Alright, so I have that cut. You probably can't see it, but it is there. I'm going to measure this. I don't need it to be that big. Just enough to cover the heart on the inside. I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take some sticky strip. You can use score tape if you like. I'm going to lay this on the front of the heart up there. Cut it on the bottom down here. Again, just so this is going to hold that piece of clear plastic I'm using. And I'm not measuring it. Okay, then one more right here. Alright, go ahead and give all that a little bit of rub to make sure that stays down for you. And then peel it up. And the sticky strip is a little bit more difficult to work with because you've got that film. But it is a nice strong glue. And you want to use a dry glue, like a tape runner kind of glue. You don't want to use your wet glue. I can't get that guy. There we go. Okay, one more. Alright, that is all done. Alright, now let's go back to our little piece of plastic. And kind of hold it nice and taut and lay it down. Then I'll just take my bone folder and kind of rub it. Okay, so now that's kind of blocked. Alright, now let's go ahead and assemble the box. Alright, so we have a tab over here. We're going to go ahead and put adhesive there. I'm going to make sure that's nice and flat there. Again, I'm using sticky strip. You want to use a strong glue. Whenever you're making a box, you want to use a good strong glue that will keep your box together. Alright, go ahead and cut that off. I'm going to use two here. Alright, cut that off. Again, we're going to kind of rub that together. Take these off. Alright, and take our other half of our box. And what I do, I kind of line them up. You have you want your tabs to go in the same direction. So here we have a non-tab. Kind of line it up. I kind of match the score marks, the score lines there. Put it up against each other, then kind of lay it down. Then go back in with your bone folder. Just make sure that glue is nicely secured. Okay, so now we have our whole box here. This tab over here, do the same thing. Place it down. Put adhesive on it. Now, like I said, you can ink your edges, you can stamp around this. Really all kinds of things you can do with the box. And you can make them any size. I just wanted to go for the bigger one because it's for a big boy. All right. Give that a crease and take the film off again once more. Buster. He's over there looking at his belly. All right, peel that guy off. Now we're just going to bring the two sides together. And again, I'm not going to make contact until I can make sure they're lined up with the score marks. Okay. And then again, just give a little bit of crease. Now we have our box and our bottom. Now remember before I did a box like this and I had issues with the bottom? I think I kind of figured it out. We're going to go with this guy first, this guy. So we have this one, our ones that have little tabs. I'm going to kind of tuck those tabs under. Okay, like that. Then take this one and kind of slide it under there. And voila, we have the bottom. All right, now the top, you have your two little handles, kind of pinch them together. And you have these two little tabs. This is going to slide over them. Look how cute that is, right? And you have the little window there, so you can fill with all kinds of candy. All right, now like I said, save your heart. Okay, we have a little heart. We're going to just go ahead and punch a hole at it. I'm using my, this thing right there, I forget what it's called, the Big Bite. I'm going to take some linen thread. You can use any kind of twine that you like. I'm going to make a loop or fold it in half. I have the loopy end. I'm going to put it through the heart. Bring it through. Open up the loop. And then bring your two loose ends through the front. Okay, and that's going to kind of hold that on there. I'm going to work on the side of my box where the little handle is, the little tab. Open up your heart. I'm going to make a little knot. I'm going to have it hang on there, like that. Get it where you like it, or what size. Then you want to double knot it so it doesn't come undone. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So I made like a little loop there. Now I'm going to tie this into a bow. It's going to be kind of hard. I'm doing it freehand here, all up in the air, but it should work. Okay. Lay that back on there. Then just fix your loops for your little bow. Okay, I'm going to cut off the extra pieces right there. And I'm just going to let, with that loop there, just kind of hang on the side of the box so it won't interfere. But it looks really cute there. And of course, I would ink the edges of that like I did one here earlier. This box, same exact box, same size. Everything's the same. But I inked all my edges. Okay, so now you can see with the heart there, the same exact heart, but I inked the edges on the heart, made a little loop, tied a bow. So now the heart there is more defined. Over here it kind of gets washed out because it's tone on tone. But you know, you can certainly use a different color or a heart punch or what have you. You can write to and from, a cute little message there, but oh my gosh, how cute, right? And it's a good size box to give as a gift, you know, because it's a nice durable cardstock. Like I said, I'm using Stampin' Up! Craft cardstock, which I think is a really good cardstock for boxes. I'll have a link below in case you want to purchase that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fill it up with all kinds of goodies for my hubby for his birthday. But there you have it, guys, today's project. Any questions at all, please let me know. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.